I have some light-hearted videos to do. Um, I'm going to do a sort of light-hearted one. This is top 10 movies. I'm going to pop the pictures of the covers of the films as well. This is my top 10, and I know these are films that a lot of people enjoy. Number 10, The Uninvited. It's basically a story where you see a set of events unfold from the eyes of a teenage girl, played by Emily Browning. And as things unfold, you think one thing, and then it shifts, and then you think something else, and then when it gets to the end, you realise that you were completely wrong about everything. It's one of those films where you think one thing's going on, and then it's at the end that you find the twig. No, that's not what's going on, sort of thing. It's quite a good mind game. I think it's based off a Japanese film called The Two Sisters, or something like that. It's a good film, and I would recommend it to anybody. Number 9, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. This is another good one. Now, although I'm pagan, I do like a lot of the possession type films because they're quite fun to watch for me. Because they have the slow build that I like, where it's not scares right from the get-go. You build and you build and you build, and they have good character developments and stuff like that. This story, obviously, it's based on true events. The Exorcism of Anneliese Michel, I think she's called. But yeah, that's another good film. Aliens. That's a film I enjoyed. I actually got to meet Michael Biehn, which was good. It was a good day when I got to meet him. It's a good film. It's a film I've watched since I was a kid. I think it was filmed a couple of years after I was born, back in the 80s. So it was definitely a good film. The Exorcist. That is an exceptionally good film. I absolutely love it. Compared to the special effects and things we have now, it doesn't match up, not by a long shot, but it is extremely good, and it is extremely worth watching. Now the next two, which is 6 and 5, are linked. Number 6 being The Return to House on Haunted Hill, number 5 being House on Haunted Hill. The House on the Haunted Hill is the remake, because the original made me fall asleep. That happens a lot, believe it or not, with horror films. House on Haunted Hill I enjoyed, because again, it was the slow build, it was the paying homage to the old way the old things used to be. It's like they changed the name of the main character to sort of go with Vincent Price, and the aesthetic was very Vincent Price, because Vincent Price played the equivalent of the same character in the original, and it was like a nod to him, and there was a lot of things going on that was quite fun in that film. And then obviously The Return to House on Haunted Hill, there was bits of the film that were a bit more, but the aesthetics and some of the things surrounding the film were quite good. I enjoyed it. And number 4, 100 Feet. This is a good one. This is stars Famke Janssen as the wife of a police officer. She'd killed her husband, who was abusing her, and all his colleagues never did anything about it. So she tried to report it, didn't do anything, so it came to a head, and she shot him and she killed him. She served so long in prison, then she got released to under house arrest, and she's under house arrest, and she can't move 100 feet away from this box. and the spirit of her husband is still in the house, and he starts to torment her. A really good film. I enjoyed it. Femke was awesome in it. Gothika. This film holds a place dear to my heart because I used to watch it constantly when I was writing Twisted Coven. I even have a Musical.ly where I sing Behind Blue Eyes, the Limp Bizkit one that's on the soundtrack for Gothika. It is an exceptionally good film. Halle Berry did an awesome job. The cast was awesome. The storylines were awesome. The multiple character levels was awesome. Robert Downey Jr. did an awesome job, so loved it. The Grudge. Now, in my entire life, there's only ever been two films, which are number one and number two on this list, that have affected me in any way. The Grudge, which was the second. I went to watch it, and that night, because I think I've said this before in my horror movie video, where I tell the story of watching my first horror movie, and I mentioned how The Grudge was the next film, the only other film to affect me. And I had, where I lived at my mum's, I had a really dark corner, and I would constantly look in the corner, and there was like this, it's just this, because it was so dark, I just kept looking at it, and after a couple of days I was fine. And then Hellraiser 2. Hellraiser 2 was probably the worst proper horror film that I watched. I did watch The Blob, but to me that's not that scary. Hellraiser 2 was the first horror film I watched, and the one to affect me in any great extent. I had nightmares for 2 weeks of the stepmom coming out of the mattress with no skin on for 2 weeks, and then that was it. And like I say, after that, the only film that's ever come anywhere near affecting me in any way was The Grudge. That's my top 10 horror movies, with reasons. Like I said throughout the video, there was the covers. If you haven't seen any of them, I would recommend watching them. They are exceptionally good movies, and I enjoyed them to the nth degree. Right, I shall love you and leave you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.